Why do tactics matter in business? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Now, for the last couple episodes, we were talking about why strategies matter and why principles matter in business and the order in which you do them. Tactics matter, but this is probably one of the least common questions that could ever happen in business, because the real issue with tactics is that business owners and executives tend to go at them first when they should be focusing on tactics last, because tactics always change. They're very, very temperamental, and they're very relative in nature. So a tactic can be, here's an example. Oftentimes I'll talk to business owners and they say, I need social media. I need a website. I need this, I need that. And then when you dig in deeper and ask them why they need that, what do they want it to accomplish for them? Oftentimes I'll get a blank look or or the phone line will go quiet and they won't really know why. It's just somebody convinced them that they need a website or that they need social media. They need a Facebook page. They need a this or a that. All these things function really well, but they're tactics. They function for a reason, and you do them in completely different ways for different reasons. But if you go after tactics as if they are the end goal, then you're going to be greatly disappointed, because more than likely you're wanting something, whether you know it or not, consciously or not. You're wanting it to do something for you. And if you don't communicate that clearly with the person that's delivering the tactic, you're going to get the tactic, but you won't necessarily get the result, if that makes sense. So a lot of times we focus on the end function, the end thing, but we're not really caring about what it does for us or what we expect it to do for us. Tactics, of course, are important. Everyone loves the tactics because they're shiny and they're new, and they're oftentimes they're the latest technology. They're the latest trend. They're the latest thing that everyone's all excited about. But they don't necessarily function the way you want them to. We all want a miracle that occurs with the tactic. And yeah, you can create a miracle, but you have to know that that's what you're after, and you've got to have somebody that knows how to use that tactic to create that end game. So it all comes back. If you're watching this for the first time, you got to go back and watch the last two videos, because everything starts with a principle. It starts with a general truth. It starts with a vision of where you're looking to take things. And then you have a long-term strategy. And then at the very end, you come up with the tactic that best fits that strategy to end up with that principle, to end up with that vision, that end goal. So start with what you want. It's like Simon Sinek says, start with why. Start with the why. And then you start mapping out how to achieve that over time. And then those two things will show you what tactics to use. Don't fall in love with the tactic. If you fall in love with the tactic, it's going to take you in the wrong direction, and you're focusing on all the wrong things. Focus on the end goal. Focus on where you want it to take you, and you're going to be a lot more happy with the end results. You have an idea of where you want it to take you. You need to sit down with someone and have them pull that idea out of you, though. It's one of the things that I do with my clients is we'll sit down. It's one of the main functions that I provide, is to sit down and help map out a strategy based on where you want to see things taken. And if you don't know where you want to see things taken, that takes an even deeper dive into your consciousness. And we have to pull it out of there. But it's in there. I guarantee it. And if you want to really kind of do a lot of this self-examination on your own, I recommend my book, 9 Ways to Amazon-Proof Your Business. It's all about competition, but really all business is about competition. How to overcome it, how to stand out and to make yourself completely different, go check it out. You can go get a free copy at AmazonProofBook.com. You can also go to Amazon.com, or you can go to BarnesandNoble.com, or any of the other places that sell books online, and you get a copy there. It's just about everywhere. You could search it in Google, 9 ways to Amazon proof your business. It'll take you right there. Hey, you have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.